Because that makes fucking sense. Alright, scooch over, fat ass. Round 2.
Alright.
Ready?
Go, we doing this again.
Yep. Alright, scooch this way just ever so slightly.
Did you move the camera? What the fuck?
That one? No, I didn't touch it. But you changed positions, that's why.
There we go. I didn't like that.
It's just like, I'm so fucking raw. Alright. No. Welcome back to the Uncrowned Podcast. This is a 2-parter because I'm too amped up to just call it quits just yet. If you listen to the previous episode, this is a podcast primarily focusing on mental health, lifestyle, all that good shit, overall motivation. I am hyped as fuck right now. We're just going to kick it off. I'm your host, Joe. This is just Mike. I think this part we're going to be talking about the whole idea of masculine and feminine. I really like that topic. I've touched on it before. It's a topic that really gets me fired up, so I'm very passionate about it. I even did a speaking event on it in a webinar summit about a year and a half ago. All right.
You want to do some push-ups before we get started? Work out some of this energy? It was suggested by some of the folks here.
No,
you're going to get the raw, uncut JB here.
There's just someone I want to release my energy into.
Couple more days.
Peaches.
Jack Black and his peaches up.
Oh, man. So, let's dive into the background of what it really means to be feminine, what it really means to be masculine, and how that ties into today's world, and why that is becoming such an ever-growing fucking issue with society now with these fucking goddamn femboys that I just want to just not do legal things to.
Right. When we're saying masculine and feminine energy, some of you refer to it as alpha, beta.
But now there's like omega and theta, and that's where I'm like, no, y'all are just
This isn't
reaching.
a frat house.
I am alpha, omega, theta.
When we say masculine, some of you may understand it as alpha. When we say feminine energy, that would be considered your betas. So this way we're on the same page as far as terminology. We're going to continue to refer to this as masculine energy and feminine energy.
Correct.
So what would you say is feminine energy in a man or a woman?
Feminine energy in general, not choosing sides just yet, but just kind of like what it represents.
Right.
Think about like water. It is meant to flow. It is emotional. It is gentle. It is comforting. It is compassionate. It is based a lot in emotion. And emotion is a wave. And the whole idea of it is to allow that wave to ride. It is just supposed to be like water. That's it. Whereas masculine energy is supposed to be like the container. Water still flows, but it is allowed to be contained.
That's a good fucking analogy right there. How do you like that?
Because then the whole idea of the masculine is basically the opposite. Logical, articulate, very constructive, very problem-solving oriented. It's not as much as complete opposite. However, where a lot of people get confused is you're supposed to have both. Each person in the duality is supposed to have both. In order to be true masculine, you're supposed to have a little bit of femininity in you. In order to be true feminine, you're supposed to have a little bit of masculine in you, because the whole idea of it is it's supposed to mesh. It's supposed to flow together. When a man is in his masculine with a woman that is in her feminine, she will bring out that more vulnerable side of him to help him be more in touch with his emotions. If you are too masculine, or toxic masculinity, which in my mind is you go backwards. You are then lacking in masculinity.
Right. Shut off.
Either that or you're
aggressive.
You're overly emotional, you're overly assertive, you're overly dominant, which is not what masculine is. Masculine is about control in all ways, shape, and form. Having that femininity in you is when you're with someone that allows you to have that vulnerability, to drop that aggression down a little bit, to allow you to be calm. And what happens is when you bring that masculinity into her life, that allows her to open up and blossom like a flower so that she can feel comfortable and safe and make a house a home and be more giving and nurturing and compassionate. A lot of times what we see where the problem is that they're lacking that masculinity in their life, so they're trying to overcompensate because they need masculinity in their life, so they try to do it themselves, but they can't, so they come off as, I'm a bad boss bitch, fuck you, and they got this fucking bad attitude, they're aggressive, they're very disagreeable, they try to be dominant, but they can't, because that is not in their nature. You're trying to go against what you are created. I say created because I believe in God and in a creator. What you were created to be and what you were created to do.
I see people, especially men, that call themselves alpha males or they're masculine, are actually kind of dicks. Those are the guys that want to fight all the time. Those are the guys that are just, they're like, oh, I can get all this pussy. Look at me. Look, I'm the fucking top dog. The ones that fucking chirp a lot. Mm-hmm. Those guys don't have masculine energy. Those guys are actually probably have more feminine energy and are overcompensating like a freaking chihuahua, right? So they're really like the chihuahua, just yapping, yap, 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 yap. And when a true masculine energy comes in, a true alpha male per se, when a person is more masculine or is truly masculine comes into that situation, can easily put that guy in his place. That is the guy that is the quiet one, that doesn't say much, that you can just feel his presence when he walks into the room.
The way he carries himself.
The way that he walks, the way that he talks, the way that he approaches things, he doesn't have to verbalize himself to show his masculine energy. He just has it.
And people will recognize that too. Usually, like, when we go out, we usually keep to ourselves. We observe.
Yep.
Dude, we get stared at, we get looks, we get dirty looks from women because they can't differentiate the idea of a masculine man and a man who's just overcompensating, just because too many guys have given us the wrong name or a bad name to where when we present ourselves in a certain way, they're like, you're a douchebag. But no, it's just my presence is dominating and that scares you because they've never been in the presence of a true masculine male. So they associate the idea of dominance with toxicity, when that's not the case. When you are truly dominant, you have, if anything, you have a more gentle hand because you understand you are capable and you are an actual threat to people. So you are a lot more gentle. You don't want to seek out conflict because, like guys like me and you, we can really fucking hurt somebody. I hate conflict. I hate violence. Because I know if I really fucking snap, I may or may not accidentally kill somebody if I get pushed to that fucking point. Whereas a lot of other guys don't have that capability. So they overcompensate by peacocking themselves to try to be like, oh, don't fuck with me, I'm big, I'm fucking Rondo Man Randy Savage. Or Macho Man Randy Savage.
The louder they are, the more they bark, the less the bite. That's pretty typical for most situations.
And the same goes with women too. The ones that are, shut the fuck up. Shut up. I'm sorry, but I don't know who the fuck told you guys that shit was fucking attractive. But that is the most unattractive, repulsive fucking thing to me. Especially when you go to the bars and you see all the drunk white women. Tequila! No, bitch! That's mine! But shut the fuck up. You're 32 years old, Natalie. You're fucking divorced. You have 2 kids at home. Grow the fuck up. That ain't fucking cute anymore. You're not 21 with only 10 bodies. You're 32 with 73. And 40 of them you got after the fucking divorce because you thought you wanted to feel young again. Shut the fuck up.
Just drop the mic right there. Drop the mic.
And the same goes for the fucking guys too. All the guys that are fucking chest bumping and my dick's bigger than your dick. Like, yeah, bro, what the fuck are you trying to prove there, big guy? Shut up. They think the louder they talk, the more attention they're going to get. They be like, that girl wants me because I'm the loudest and I'm the biggest. Like, no, you look like a fucking buffoon. Yeah. And then you go over there and sexually harass her, and then she's really going to want you, buddy. Good fucking job. The only way you're getting laid tonight is you get her ass fucking drunk, and even then it's going to be sloppy trash sex.
That she'll regret the next day.
Oh, fucking absolutely. I've never met a woman that regretted having sex with me, and that's because I don't need to get them fucking drunk. I can just talk to them when the panties go flying off. But I don't like people enough to do that. I don't really give a shit.
God damn it, Natalie.
Fucking Natalie's.
Fucking Natalie.
And if your name is Natalie, I'm fucking sorry. Or if you're a guy that identifies as Natalie, that fucking sucks for you. You should probably figure that shit out. I am way too fucking fired up right now, dude.
I love how we just throw names out there that I don't even... No, I think I do know one Natalie.
I know 2 Natalies from high school. Ever since then, I've never met another Natalie in my entire life.
And the Natalie I know is very nice. She's a doctor. She's
well,
awesome.
One of the Natalies I knew was very nice. The other one was a fucking raging see you next Tuesday because she did fucking modeling when she was younger, and her mom is this and that and this. Just shut the fuck up. That ain't your personality, you woman, you, because I'm not going to keep naming names. But that, at the end of the day, that's the thing. Too many people are faking their fucking bullshit, or they're compensating for something, or they're dealing with a lot of unmet trauma that makes them act a certain kind of way, thinking that's the right way to act and that's going to get them fucking farther in life. A lot of it too is, especially what I've noticed with the women, is they get fucked over by so many guys. Fuck that, I don't need no man, I'm going to become my own woman. And then they get into their masculine energy, which, newsflash ladies, no fucking man wants a woman in her masculine. If I wanted to date another man, I got one right here that'll treat me a lot better than 95% of you fucking broads. I don't like you like that, but it's a fucking analogy. If I wanted to date a fucking man, I'd go out and I'd find a fucking man. But even then, one of us has to be the dominant, the other one has to be the submissive. Someone has to be the top and someone has to be the bottom. And I ain't a fucking bottom.
Me either, buddy.
You're from Texas? People from Texas are steers and queers. You don't look like no steer to me.
Sorry, Texas.
Right. But that's the fucking thing. They step into their masculine. I don't need no fucking man. X, Y, and Z. And then they're the ones 5 years down the fucking line going, where are all the good men at? Well, you'd fucking know if you didn't fucking become one. You're basically an attractive man with nice tits. Doesn't mean I want to fuck you anymore, because the moment you open up your mouth, I'm like, my dick is soft, thank you very much. I'm going to go over there by fucking Becky, who makes me fucking harder than a fucking rock, and actually is a feminine woman. That may or may not be a real name. Dude, I'm fucking sweating.
Alright.
Anyway. Oh my god.
Now, you know, what I see is that, and maybe what we're describing here, is that there are some men that want to be masculine. Be comfortable in your own skin. Be comfortable with who you are. Yes, there are a lot of women that are looking for masculine men. However, there are a lot of masculine women looking for a more submissive and feminine type man.
Which is also out there.
Find your balance.
The whole point is you need to have that complementary duo. There needs to be a yin and yang. It doesn't necessarily always have to be, and 2023, you have to recognize it, but it can be that duality. It might work better one way or the other. However, you need to understand, if you have two masculine figures or two feminine figures, someone needs to take charge or someone is getting their fucking ass beat.
Metaphorically speaking.
Or literally speaking.
Literally speaking.
The highest rate of domestic violence is in lesbian relationships?
No, I did not know that.
Or the toxic ones.
Well, so they say. Yep. But the thing, be comfortable with who you are, find your counterpart, and don't be something you're not. If you're not masculine, it's okay.
Don't try to fucking fake it.
Yeah, you either are or you're not.
Also, it also is no one else's fucking fault that you act the way that you fucking act. Don't sit there with a fucking sour ass mindset, attitude, personality going, oh, I'm this way because I've been fucked over this many times, or I'm this way because so-and-so made me this way. No, the fuck you ain't. No one can force you to act a certain way unless they have a fucking gun pointed to your head every fucking day of the week. No one's gonna force you to act a certain way. You choose to act a certain way because you need therapy. You are guarded. You have what's called trauma, honey. It's okay. We can work through that. You're fine. It just needs a little work. You need a little help in the fucking cabeza. It's okay. We all need a little help in the cabeza. But it doesn't give you the fucking right to act like a goddamn cunt or a goddamn prick. No one's making you do that shit by yourself. Whatever fucking helps you sleep better at night, sweetheart. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, see? Now you got a violation warning from TikTok. Oh. Too many cuss words?
I would have.
Probably. You didn't say cunt.
I should have kept with the see you next Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you get aggressive.
We need to create our own social media app.
Yeah, that allows profanity.
I think Andy Frisola is making one, actually. That's supposed to be a lot less censored.
Yeah. I don't know. You shouldn't censor anyone. Let them say what they want to say. Who cares? If someone's offended, they don't have to listen.
Yeah, I got fired for that.
Okay. Well, we are aware. But that's another story. Another story for another day.
I'm gonna let you talk for a second.
I don't even know what to say at this point. You beat the shit out of this. I don't know what else to add. Huh?
What?
Oh, Jesus. I know you do. Don't worry about it.
I might be feeling bourbon a little bit.
The bourbon's kicking in.
I just came from the gym, haven't had that much to eat yet. I'm feeling good.
You are feeling good.
I'm happy.
Thank you, bourbon. You are happy. What are you guys drinking? This is bourbon.
A glass. No.
This is a glass of bourbon. And this particular one is the Bradshaw bourbon. Pretty inexpensive. But it's actually, for a cheap bourbon, it's pretty good.
It's not bad. It's just, my lips are a little bit chapped from the changing of the weather.
Oh yeah, they were chapped.
So,
better get them ready for Friday. I said what I said. Anyways, again, masculine energy, feminine energy. Complement each other. Don't fake who you are. You either have it or you don't. And if you're that loudmouth chihuahua in the bar, realize that you're probably being pretty fake.
And me being loud and aggressive is not me being fake. I just am very high energy from the gym. I'm a very passionate person. Usually out in public, I'm extremely quiet, docile, and I have a don't look at me, don't talk to me kind of face.
He does.
It's just I'm with him. I'm a lot more comfortable. I'm in my home. Well, I'm in his home, but I also call this home. Yeah. So I'm a lot more comfortable.
That he is. He's very comfortable here. Sometimes too comfortable. I'm glad I go to work every third day.
What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
Dude, you fucking on TikTok live sometimes, fucking shirt off and shit, fucking making food. And
you act like
That's not my thing, bro. I'd rather you be a hot broad in the fucking kitchen making fucking shit. But I gotta come to home to your fucking muscular ass and fucking no shirt on. What the fuck?
It's because I get hot.
What does my life come to?
I'm sorry.
I'm just fucking with you. And we know who the big spoon is here.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
He's not joking.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans so I can move out.
Oh shit.
And I can pay off his truck so I don't have to fucking hear about it.
I don't say shit about my truck.
No, I meant that I cost you money.
Oh. I mean, you do right now. It's alright. I know you're gonna get rich and famous one day.
Well, according to everyone else.
One day. Hopefully soon.
Oh, I don't have to. Apparently I can't fucking quit. God won't fucking let me.
I know.
Alright, before this gets really fucking depressing, we should probably just... I'm in a mood.
You are in a mood.
I don't know what kind of mood it is right now.
Dude, that was just like a huge high and now you're doing like a crash.
I think... I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Yeah, the fucking caffeine just wore off.
Maybe.
Maybe, dude, you just blew it all up in this camera.
That's what she said.
Oh, Jesus. And that's the OnlyFans right there.
Anyway, like, share, subscribe to the podcast. Spotify, Apple Play, all that shit. Really trying to grow this, be entertaining for you guys, but also educational, motivational at the same part. And at that rate, I'm going to go cry myself to sleep.
I'm just Mike, and you got JB over here.
Oh. Ow.
Oh, Jesus. That was awesome.